morning and God bless you. I want to wish you a very happy Father's Day and to tell you how much I appreciate and love all of you men who step up and show up and make a difference in the lives of your families and your children. This morning we've been preaching the gospel, and I'm so glad to be able to share with you what we shared with the men today. We learned some very important lessons from 2 Samuel chapter 6 about what happens when men praise. First of all, men need to be in the presence of God. And when 30,000 men, along with David, gathered together to get the ark back, to come back to Jerusalem, when they got into the presence of God, they began to praise. But here's one thing we learned. When men praise in the presence of God, but their agenda is on the right direction but being done the wrong way, praise is not a problem, but it does lead to correction. David was operating as a king, but God's the king. David didn't understand his role, so he was trying to support the presence of God rather than let the presence of God support him. That led to failure, and David had a problem, but praise exposed the problem. Then after praise gave him correction and exposed the problem, praise caused the ark to be left at another man's house. When a man praises God for the right reasons, even though he's doing the wrong thing, one of the ways God moves after God works to correct that man is he allows that man to be a blessing to other men. The house of Obed-Edom was blessed not because they did anything, but because David's praise exposed the problem and left a blessing at his house. I want you to know that when men praise, God corrects the man who praises, but he sends blessings to other men who have nothing to do with what's going on at all. And that's a gift from God, that God can use a man who's praising to bless a man who doesn't even understand what God is up to. Then finally, David got back to Jerusalem, brought the ark back, danced out of his clothes, but he's dressed as a priest now, not as a king. He's not trying to support the presence of God. He's letting the presence of God support him. And what that does is it brings him home. He blesses his people, and then he goes home to bless his own household. But he runs into a problem. His wife despises him because of his praise. But here's what God does. God gets David's house in order. Here's what praise does for men. 3 things. Praise leads us to be corrected when we're wrong. Praise causes us to be a blessing to other men who don't even know what right looks like. And God knows praise helps a man get his own house in order. I dare you to praise God this Father's Day, my brothers. It's the greatest gift you can give to your children, to your wife, to your family. A praising man is a powerful man because a praising man gets correction from God. A praising man blesses other men. And a praising man gets his house in order. I love you with the pastor's heart. Happy Father's Day. Grace and peace.